Hello, my name is Yoder, and my life's work is that as a clairvoyant tarot counselor located here in the San Francisco Bay Area. I hope you'll enjoy this video, which I've crafted to help teach you how to read your own tarot cards. I have 30 years experience, and working as a clairvoyant tarot counselor, that means that not only do I rely on the messages that I receive from the cards, but also what I hear, feel, and see clairvoyantly. It's my hope that through teaching you the process of tarot, you too can develop your own gifts of clairaudience, clairsentience, and clairvoyance. So, the first thing that's most important about the cards is how to mix the cards. When you're doing a reading, you as the reader should always clear the deck. You clear the deck by mixing the cards gently together, just like this. Some people do choose to shuffle them like you do a regular playing deck. I choose to simply mix my cards more gently and in a manner that's less mathematical. The rule of thumb that I have is that I always check the bottom card as I'm mixing. And when I get a bottom card that is very positive, something that I would wish for my client, I stop. So, in this case, I stopped with the Empress. Very, very positive card of the deck. After the cards are cleared by your shuffle, you then hand them to your client. The client takes those cards and they begin to mix the cards. As they're mixing the cards together, and I'm mixing them together and concentrating on what I would like to know, the client needs to concentrate on what they would like to know, mixing the cards until they feel finished. When they feel that they have mixed the cards enough, they simply are asked to place them back on the table. And now for card layout. There are many rules of thumb on how to lay out the cards. I usually use the Celtic cross, which is the most common layout or spread, and this is my version of how I lay out the Celtic cross. First position, that which is occurring in the present position right now, the most important information, what needs to be seen, what is going on in present. The second position, you pull the card from the left, turn it over, and do a half turn to the left. That is then placed horizontally over the first. Second position is the surroundings, what's going on around the situation, what is influencing the person or situation at present, what could be or needs to be seen. And then the third position goes here in the 12 o'clock position. This is the goal and destiny, hopes, wishes, dreams, fears, and mentality. This is also one of the first positions to begin the process of forecasting future events. Now this is where it varies. Personally, I place my fourth card in the 3 o'clock position. There are many ways to do this. Some people lay them in the 6 o'clock position and then lay here and lay here. I simply go around the table in a clockwise manner. So the fourth position is distant past. What aspects of the past are influencing these circumstances? This could be past from this lifetime or a lifetime previous. The fifth position I lay here in the 6 o'clock position, and this is recent to past events, usually something that has occurred within the last 6 weeks or so. The sixth position is laid here at the 9 o'clock position, and this is the near future, what's coming up in the near future, what can be expected most generally in the next 6 months. And then we go over here to the right hand side of the table, and we begin to lay our seventh position, which is a repeat of the present as we move into the future. We lay the 8th just above the 7th position, and the 8th is a repeat of the 2nd position, representing again influences that are going to be having an effect on the situation, things that the person might need to look out for in the environment or change. The 9th position would then be placed just above the 8th on this right-hand line going upward toward the top of the table. The 9th position is the emotional factors around the circumstances or around the person being read. And the 10th position, probably the most important of all, the final outcome is placed here just above the 9th. And that is just what it says. The final outcome of the events, what is going to happen in the circumstances, what can be expected. Thanks so much for joining me. It's a pleasure to know now that you can lay out your own cards in the traditional Celtic cross. I'm Clairvoyant Tarot Counselor Terry Yoder. Thanks so much for joining me, and blessings.